Hello everyone, and Happy New Year. Hope everybody had a great New Year. And as promised, now here's my first ever WWE Main Event report. It took place in Norfolk, Virginia. And the WWE kicked things off with a live Edge and Peep show. Of course, the Cutting Edge Peep show. And of course, Edge's guests, along with Christian, their first guests, of course, was the Exotic Express, along with Adam Rose. And they came in. Now, before they even brought them out, Edge and Christian, of course, throwing their jokes around, and of course, Edge saying that they were going to be the hosts of SmackDown this Friday night, and also at the same time, they said that whatever happens on the shows will be up to them, as they were the general managers also of that evening's main event. Edge and Christian, of course, making up a couple of funny jokes here and there. But anyway, going along with the segment, the Exotic Express comes in. Adam Rose, of course, comes in, and there's one person missing, as everybody knows, the Bunny. Edge and Christian, of course, questioned him on where the Bunny is. Now, interesting to note, one of the members from the Exotic Express, one of the Rosebuds, had Edge's stunt double that he showed on Monday Night Raw to Damien Mizdow, the Miz. And Edge goes, hey, what are you doing with my stunt double? And he says, oh, he's just part of our Rosebuds. And of course, they're making jokes about, throwing jokes at Adam Rose, saying that, you know why you're sucking the lollipop? Maybe because you suck. A couple of cheap pops there, as only Edge and Christian can come up with good jokes. And of course, Adam Rose says, hey, listen, the reason why I'm sucking is not because I suck. It's the only thing I know how to suck is lollipops. Edge and Christian then go on to interrogate, hey, you know, everything is right with the Exotic Express, but there's only one problem. Where's the Bunny? And of course, Adam Rose goes on to reveal to Edge and Christian that the Bunny is no longer with us because he doesn't deserve to be a Rosebud and to be part of the Exotic Express. Edge says, hey, listen, even though he wasn't cool, even though he wasn't reeks of awesomeness, the Bunny, does have the right, at least kind of like try and make himself look cool. And Adam Rose, of course, saying, you don't know the meaning of what it is to be a Rosebud. By the way, last we checked, you both now are lemons. Edge, of course, fires back by telling him, hey, listen, you're talking to guys from the Attitude Era. We don't have to, we know pretty much what it likes to be partying with bunnies. Of course, they don't want to get into it because it's the PG era, according to Christian, but everybody who watched the Attitude Era as much as I did knew what kind of bunnies he was talking about. We go on to the first match of the evening. It was a Divas match. WWE NXT Champion Charlotte taking on her arch rival Sasha Banks in a non-title Divas NXT Championship match. Sasha Banks working pretty well with Charlotte down in NXT, and then they get to bring their and show off their talents off in front of the audience in Norfolk, Virginia. Charlotte, great. I mean, she's very agile, very slender. She's got the body, she's got the athletic skills, she's got even the beauty and the looks of a WWE diva. Everything that you could want in the diva, and we have not had a great talent like this in a while physically since Trish Stratus, Lita, Molly Holly, and Victoria back in the Attitude Era. And I actually did see a very good women's match, and Sasha Banks and Charlotte really took the show over here. Charlotte, of course, defeating and picking up the victory 1-2-3. She's showing a lot of charisma as her father did, not because she's Ric Flair's daughter, but she has a background in the business. But that connection with a legend like Ric Flair, the 16-time World Heavyweight Champion, I think she's going to do much better and give her a couple more appearances. I wouldn't bring her up to the main roster yet, okay? But we have not seen what she can do on the mic, and she has done very seldomly. But trust me, if your father's the Nature Boy Ric Flair, guarantee me, she will be a good talker in the ring, and along with a very good athletic skill. And Charlotte has shown what she can do in the ring, and this keep an eye on her. Charlotte is the future of this company when it comes to the Divas. Next, we got Titus O'Neil as he takes on Justin Gabriel. Titus O'Neil comes out and he says, listen, everybody's got a New Year's resolution, but unlike everybody else in this audience, I actually guarantee them, and this is going to be the year for Titus O'Neil. Well, we can agree with that. His mic skills are good, but, the WWE has to give him more television time. I think I see something in Titus O'Neil that can actually really expand and really improve everything, and how he can actually just blossom himself in this company. All they got to do is find the right angle and the right opponent. Justin Gabriel worked well with him in this match. Titus O'Neil picks up the victory, 1-2-3. So there's your winner. They showed a video package next of Daniel Bryan's big announcement. For those of you who don't know, he made the announcement saying that he will be returning at the Royal Rumble in Philadelphia on January 24th. Last but not least, we have a tag team match. It was a non-title tag team match between Goldust and Stardust against Jimmy and Jey Uso, who recently just won the tag team titles from Damien Mizdow and The Miz this past Monday night on Raw. They picked up the victory 1-2-3. That's all you had. That's all you had for a main event. It was only just a recap, from what happened on Raw with Daniel Bryan, Edge and Christian, of course, announcing that they're going to be hosting SmackDown. One other note towards the end of the program. Edge and Christian just announced that they will be suing the WWE for what was about to happen to Edge's neck from Seth Rollins. Of course, this is a storyline. This is not really happening. They just want us to spice up the show on SmackDown, and they're going to be announcing that on Friday that they're going to prepare a multi-million-dollar lawsuit. They actually did say that on Main Event. I'm sorry, but they got a bunch of lawyers, and look for Stephanie McMahon and Triple H to appear on SmackDown this Friday to be the guests of the Edge and Christian show on Friday Night SmackDown, just to spice things up about a multi-million-dollar lawsuit. Remember, Edge can't physically be in the ring anymore. I mean, he can only do what he can in the ring like he did on Monday, but look for this to happen. But this is actually shaping up to pretty good. Well, there goes your main event report. Write down your comments. Give me all of your suggestions, whatever is going to happen. My SmackDown review will be happening later on tonight, so I hope everybody enjoys Friday Night SmackDown, as Edge and Christians will be the hosts, and look for them to confront the authority on this week's edition of ENC. That's your main event report. I'm signing out.